Good morning to all. Myself, Dr. Kumar, Department of IT, Sagar Institute of Research and Technology, SIRT, the SAGE Group, Bhopal. I welcome you. Here today we will discuss regarding the looping condition in Java. Our subject is that is the IT 306 Java Programming Lab of the third sem. So we are doing here the looping condition. First, that is the while loop. We will do here the while loop and the for loop. The while loop in Java, most fundamental loop statement. It repeats a statement or block while its controlling expression is true. Here it is the general form. This is general form of this, that is while condition. That is the body of the loop. While the condition will true, the body of the loop that will be executed. Now, this is the one program. I have taken a simple program. The program to count down from 10. We have to count down that from the 10, that is the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I take the class name, that is the while. This is again the question of the Viva, that I have taken the class while, will my program will run or not? The answer is that the Java is the case sensitive. In the class, I use the capital W, and while in the while looping, that is the I use the small w. So this is the small case and this is the uppercase. There is a difference. So that is the WHIL in small case, that is the keyword, while we can use the WHIL. So I use the word, that is the WHIL. It solves my two problem. One, the class that match with the program, and second for the Viva voice question answer. So here I take the one class, that is the class while, and I take the main function here inside the class, and I take one variable, name is n. Data type is the integer. I assign the 10 to that variable. While this is the syntax as you discussed earlier, this one, while condition. So I put here while n greater than 0. Okay, while n greater than 0, curly bracket start. There is the while body. So here I write down the system.out.println tick. Okay, tick double quotes, and I print the n, and I use here the post decrement operator, that is the n minus minus. So here that is post decrement operator. Then now what will happen? Let's see. While n contains 10, 10 greater than 0 means condition true, it will return 1. The body of the while will execute. Inside the body, that is a system.out.println tick, it will print as it is, plus, that is for addition of the, that is the tick and the variable value, that is the n is 10. Okay, and the while the statement is end with the semicolon, and here that is the n minus 1, that is the post decrement operator. So here when the post decrement operator, let's see what is the role. While n is greater than 0, condition is true, body of the while loop will execute. Inside the body there is the n minus minus. So here the n will be now 9. Okay, the controlling that is the closing bracket encountered here. When the control comes here, at that time the control go back to that condition because the decrement has been occurred. So here inside the n, now the value is the 9. 9 is greater than 0. The condition is true. Again the body of the while loop will execute. Again the n minus minus post decrement operator that's encountered. Here the value that n contains 8. Here now the value will be the 8. So again the control goes to the conditional statement. At that time the condition that is true, and so on till the n becomes 0, because 0 is greater than 0, that is condition will false, and it will come out from the while loop body. Here's the result. That is the tick 10, tick 9, tick 8, tick 7, tick 6, tick 5, tick 4, tick 3, tick 2, and tick 1. Now the main important that where I will write the Java program. I will write the Java program. I use here the Notepad text editor for writing the Java program, and I save the program with the extension that is the .java. How you will save the program? You will take the class name and you will put the .java extension there. So here my program name is that while. So I'm taking here the program name that is while. Okay. That will be convenient. So I'm taking it. That is the this is the Java program here. This is the here. That is the while. This is the while. Here. This is the while.java. This is the program here. I open with the notepad. Okay. I open with the notepad. I open, yeah, this is my program that is 10. Now I will run the program now. I save the program here with the extension while.java, that is the class name. And now here I open the command prompt window. You have to go where your Java program has been saved. Okay. First, you go to that folder. Here I'm using our directory. I'm here in the C drive, but my program they are in the F drive. So I will jump to the F drive by writing the F colon. I write the F colon. Now I am the F drive. Okay. Now inside the F drive, I have a folder that is the name that is the CDP Java. Now I will jump that folder. For that I will write the CD that is the change directory space P Java folder, that is the directory name. Now inside the P Java. Now for compilation the program, I will write the Java C and the program name that is the program name while.java. Okay, while.java. Now the program is going to be compiled here, and now program has been compiled successfully. Now the I will write the Java and the program name to run the program. Now this is to run the program, right? Link that is the 0. Now see why there is 0. Inside that I put here that is this one while the condition is that is the n greater than 0. Okay, and I write here the condition is greater than equal to the 0. If I will revoke the 0 is equal to, then at that time I will save the program. Now I will again run the program. That is the program has been compiled. Before running the program, I need to compile the program. The program has been compiled successfully, and there that is the this to run the program. Now that is up to 1. Okay, that is up to 1. Now one more thing here, that is the int n is equal to 10 and while n greater than 0 and system.out.println. This is the result here, right? This is the result. Now we are coming back here. That is this is the while. Now here program to find the midpoint. The target of the loop is can be empty. This is the another scenario. But before going this, I want to explain something here inside that program. That is the while.java. Okay. Now I'm changing the scenario. That is the n is equal to 1. Okay. N is equal to 1. N greater than 10. Okay. N greater than, oh yeah, we will take the n less than 10. And here I will use the increment operator. Okay. Let's see what happens. I save the program. Now I run the program. This one, the program has been compiled successfully. Now I run the program. Let's see. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that can be up to 10. I will put here the is equal to. Now what happens? Here I take the condition n less than equal to 10, and I use here the post increment operator. So here the n value is 1, again the n value 2, n value 3, n value 4, and n value 5. So here if I will run this program here, first I need to compile the program. If I will compile the program, if any error is there, no, yeah, there is an error. No probes. This is save the program, and here this was that the error. This is here. This one while, and the program compiled, and here the program run for the Java. That is the run. That is the 1 to 9. Now the another scenario, that is this one. The program to find the midpoint. The target of the program can be empty, and while no body Java is the program name. So here the program to find the midpoint. The target of the midpoint can be empty, right? The target of the midpoint. This is the program to find the midpoint empty. But before going that, there was an error. Yeah, this was an error. Okay, we will remove that error. This was here. This is here the program, that is the less than equal to. Okay, let's save the program. Now I am going to run the program. This one, the program compiled successfully, as you have seen, and here this will print the from tick 1 to 10. Okay, now we are coming back to the program to find the midpoint. Now here you see, here inside the while there is no body. You see here there is no body inside the while loop. Okay, just like that, here the while, there is the condition in the while, and this is the body of the while, and here this is the post decrement operator. Here in this scenario there is no body. You see here the main is here. I take the two variable I and j. Assign the value 100 to the I and assign the value 200 to the j. Now to find the midpoint between I and j. Now you see, while plus plus less than minus minus j. What will happen? Plus plus I. That is the pre-increment operator. This is the pre-decrement operator. That is the I plus plus. I will be before going to be here. It will increase by 1, that is the 101, and it will decrease by, that is the 199, and it goes on till the midpoint comes. Midpoint, when the midpoint will come at the, that is the when the I value will be 150. Okay, this is the midpoint will come. The system.println and midpoint is the value of the I, right? It will just go till then the condition satisfies. When the condition will false, at that time it will print the value of the I. Let's see the program name, that is the while no body. There is no body inside the while loop, so this program is important. So here I write the Java. Now that is the program name here, that is the while no body .java. I'm going to compile the program. The program has been compiled successfully. Now I am going to run the program. Okay, there is the while no body, and you see the midpoint, that is the 150. Okay, now this was the example of that the no body, while there is no body inside the while loop. This is the important program from the Viva point of view and for the company point of view. Because in the company scenario, the questions just like these questions, they are very much popular. Now, normally my students, they give the answer that the program will not run. So that is scenario in front of you. Now we are coming back to the do while loop. Right? What is the do while? Do while means do while. Do while. First do. So in the do while loop, always execute its body at least once. Inside the do while, the body will execute once and then the condition has been checked. While in case of the while, first condition is checked, then the body is executed. But in the case of the do while, first there is syntax is in front of you, do, that is the body of loop that has been executed, and then the while condition has been checked. So this is the very important do while and the difference between the while and do while, and we will implement the practical implementation of the do while. But main thing is that in the do while, the body of the loop that is executed at least once. Now, this is the one example. I take the same example, count down 10, but this is using the do while loop. Then, see here, what is the scenario? That is the int n is equal to 10. N is a variable of integer type. Data type is integer, and I assign the value 10 to the variable n. Now, see, do, okay, do system.out.println, that is the value of the n, that is not checked. Then n minus minus, while the condition, that is the n greater than 0. Okay, you see here the scenario, that is the do. This body will execute, this decrement, post decrement will execute. After that, the condition will be checked. So here is the scenario, the function name, program name, that is the do while. And here I'm taking the program name. If I'll take the program name here, that is that from the P Java, that is the do while is the program here. This one is the do while, is the program. And you see that do while dot class, when we will compile the program, at that time the dot class file will be created. So this is the program, that is the class do while, public static void main string arguments int n is equal to 10, do system dot out dot println, that is the tick, and it will print the value of the n, and after that the condition will be checked. And main is that you have seen the syntax of the both while and do while, right? First we are going to compile the program. When I will compile the program, that's program is compiled by the Java C and with the program name .java. Now I'm going to compile the program, right? Now here, this is the program has been compiled. Now I'm going to run the program. To run the program, simple write the Java and then write the program name. The program has been compiled here. Now you see the syntax between the two. This is the here the syntax between the two, that is, you can see. Now see, this is syntax of the while loop. While condition, bracket start and body of the loop that has been closed. No semicolon. Okay, only statements end with the semicolon. Now see the syntax of do. This is the body, and here when the closing bracket comes, here the while condition ends with the semicolon. This is the main difference between the while and do while. And second difference, that is the in the do while, the body of the loop has been executed, will be executed, has been executed at least once. There is a one program is somewhat tricky. In this program, this is the menu driven program. Okay, which program? Menu driven program. We are going for a menu that will ask from the user, right? When it will ask from the user, that is the program name, is that the help on if switch while do while for. You can choose one program, user will choose one, and then user will enter what he has chosen, that is the 1 or 5, choice between 1 to 5. If the choice 1 comes, then at that time print the if. Here in this scenario, case 1, we have implemented that the how if else has been written. In the scenario, that is the how the switch has been written as the syntax we have done earlier. This is in that the case 2, case 3, and this was up to the case 5. This is very simple, that how the do while will be there. Suppose now I'm going to run that program. The program is very simple. That is the public static void main throws java dot input output. That is the IO section. If there is any exception, then it will be thrown by the system. This is here. You see inside the do, I write here, that is the println system dot out dot println. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be in the hanging position. Till then, user enters a value. When user will enter a value, at that time any one of the case will be executed. And while, that is the condition choice is 1 or choice greater than 5. That is the condition. That is the kab tak, when, till when the choice that is the less than 1 and choice greater than 5. Okay. Now we are going to run this program. The program name, that is the menu. Now here the program name is the menu. This one, there is the menu program here. Let's see the menu program. This program name, that is the menu.java, right? That is open with the notepad, open with notepad. That is the, okay. Now this, yeah, this is the program that I written in the notepad and save with the extension, that is the .java. This is very simple program, nothing need not to worry. There is very simple program here. Now I'm taking this the program, that is the class name, that is the menu. Okay. Now here I'm going to run the program, that is the Java C, and I put it and put the Java. This is the program. Program is going to be compiled here. The program has been compiled successfully. Then I write the Java to run the program. That is the menu. Now see, this is the scenario that help on. This is the help on here. This one, because this is the inside the do. Till now, no condition has been checked. So do, the body of the loop has been executed at once. That is inside the body. It will execute. That is the choose one. Okay. When it will choose one, right? Choose one. That is the choice is equal to care. System dot read. System of read. When I will put here the care, that is the one and this one. I put the single quotes because the choice is care. Okay. Then you see the condition of the if, because inside that, inside the one, we have written that the syntax of the if. So here it write the if condition statement, else statement, right? This was the program. Now I again running the program. Now before going that, I will put here, that is the uh, 1 to 5. Okay. Now I'll again going to run the program. That is the for running we have to only implement. Now I will put the, that is the, no, save, say I will put here the simple 6. Then what will happen? You see, because we have done that the choice less than single quotes 1, because we are going to take the character here, the choice greater than a single quotes, that is the 5. I am putting here, that is the 9. Doesn't mean it will just like a menu I put here, that is the H. It doesn't mean, right? When I will put here, that is suppose 4, but 4 that should be inside the single quotes. I put here the 4. Then it will match with the, with what, with the cases. It's 4 cases, that is the case 1. System dot println, that is the do while. We have done cases, switch case in the last lecture. So here, this is the do while statement. So this was regarding the switch case statement scenario. Here, this is the switch case statement scenario. So in this lecture, we have completed our while, we have completed our do while, and we go for the practical implementation of the while and the practical implementation of the do while. Right? This is the result of that the program, that is the menu.java. This is the menu driven program. These programs will be helpful to develop the software, such like that. If you want to develop a software, then you can go for that. For that, the switch case statement is very much important, right? In the next lecture, we will cover the for loop. So, myself, Dr. Kumar, Department of IT, Sagar Institute of Research and Technology, SIRT, the SAGE Group, Bhopal, welcomes you and thank you. Any question regarding this? And thanks for watching the video. Okay, thank you.